Chapter 168, Insufficient Assessment Points, Perfection of 5 Elements Gang, Heavenly Puppet Technique. At noon, the sun was shining brightly. The internal affairs great hall was bustling with disciples coming and going. With a faint smile on his lips, Hanyi looked around and then took a deep breath. Having broken through to the golden core, he was now eligible for the direct disciples application. Under normal circumstances, there should be no problem with the master's token. Certainly, he was qualified. Surges of spiritual cha from all around continuously flowed toward him, converging in his Danshan chassis. As expected of the 9-turn golden core, even while walking, I am constantly cultivating the combination of the Yaori spiritual root and the 9-turn golden core. My current cultivation speed is far from just twice as fast. My future speed will go even faster. With a hint of anticipation, Hanyi yearned to become a direct disciple as soon as possible and move into a natural cave mansion. However, when he excitedly approached the front desk of the Great Hall, the elder in charge of internal affairs took his identity insignia and dragon sparrow order, but frowned and told Hanyi solemnly, "To become a direct disciple, your qualifications are sufficient, but your assessment points are far too low. They do not meet the requirements." Assessment points. Hanyi was momentarily flustered, remembering there was no such thing. The elder nodded. "At present, your assessment points are just over 3,000. You need another 7,000 points to qualify for the promotion to direct disciple." Hanyi felt helpless. Ever since he entered the sect, he had hardly undertaken any tasks. In recent years, he didn't move much from the sect, not even completing any tasks. Hence, his assessment points were so low. In simple terms, he stayed in too much. The elder said seriousness, "Your assessment points are insufficient. You need to make up the required points to be promoted to direct discipleship. Even if the sect's master comes personally, the rules of the sect cannot be broken." I understand. Hanyi understood the sect's rules. For a direct disciple, cultivation alone is not enough. They also need to make contributions to the sect. They can't just know how to cultivate, they also need to have the ability to interact with the world. They represented the face of the Dragon Sparrow sect. The process of completing tasks was actually publicizing the sect's reputation. The elder glanced at Hanyi and made a suggestion. "It's a simple thing if you want to get assessment points. Regardless, you are in the Golden Core realm. Earning assessment points will be quick. Here is your set of direct disciples clothing. However, you will need to accumulate enough points for the new cave mansion." "I understand." Hanyi put away the identity jade token and dragon sparrow command, left the Great Hall calmly, and thought about it. It seemed that he would have to complete some trial tasks after all. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to make up the assessment points. The reason why he was in a hurry to become a direct disciple was that a new direct disciple could choose a spirit treasure from the Duoba Pavilion, which could help improve his combat power. He currently lacked a suitable magic treasure. The candle flame was just high-grade magical equipment. It was already insufficient in the secret realm. The Wine and Thunder Seal was indeed a spirit treasure, but it was used more for defense. Hence, it was difficult to find a suitable offensive magic treasure. Now he didn't have to rush out immediately. Instead, he could find a place to retreat and cultivate mountain shaking 5 elements gang and other divine skills to perfection. Taishan Wuji Gong, Turyan Zhuan Huan Fest, mountain shaking 5 elements gang, observing water and gazing at the moon, connecting heaven and penetrating earth. All are 5 great divine skills, which are the secrets of Pure Yan Peak. Maybe I can make use of some external forces. Hanyi pondered. Having received the Dragon Sparrow order from the master, he should be qualified to go to the Tongyu secret room reserved for direct disciples and above. The Tongyu secret room is an important cultivation secret place of the Dragon Sparrow sect. There are spirit stone mines in the mountains. It's safe to say that the rich spiritual Chan blessed land mostly comes from these spirit or treasure mountains. In these natural-born treasure mountains are man-made Tongyu secret chambers, filled with various attributes which can enhance the understanding of corresponding divine powers. However, only directly approved disciples can enter, usually direct disciples and above. Now Hanyi using the Dragon Sparrow order can enter Fire Thunder attributes, Secret Chamber and cultivate Mountain Shaking 5 Elements gang. restricted area, unauthorized personnel keep out. On reaching the Treasure Mountain gate to King Yi intersect, disciples blocked Han Ye's path. Han Yi immediately took out the Dragon Sparrow order and said, "The master has given orders. Wherever in the sect this order is seen, a free pass should be given." The two intersect disciples looked at each other, then scrutinized Han Yi from head to toe, said, indifferently, "We haven't heard of such a rule. Please leave, only the identity jade plate of a direct disciple has permission to enter." Han Yi put away the order and calmly said, "In fact, I am already a direct disciple. Just because of certain reasons, the acceptance procedures have not been initiated. But this order was indeed given to me by the master." The two intersect disciples, much older than Han Yi, instinctively thought he was tricking them. Just as they were about to say something, a beautiful woman stepped out from the Tongyu mountain range. "You two, don't be disrespectful. You have no insight at all. Don't you know that this is our talented elder brother who took both the inner and outer sect's first place for Pure Yan Peak?" Hearing the woman's voice, the two intersect disciples came to a startled pause, quickly turned around and bowed to the woman, chorused, "Greetings, senior sister Luo." Han Yi also didn't expect that on the bustling streets, there would still be people who remembered him. He knew that in the past 3 years, who knows how many new disciples had entered the sect. It was perfectly normal for there to be disciples who didn't recognize him. They didn't know the rules, but he could understand it.